Welcome! Today, we're diving into some simple but important Excel basics, perfect for beginners. In this video, we'll explore key topics like cells, ranges, VLOOKUP, and pivot tables. Let's get started. Here is an example of normal data in Excel where we have sales information in the sales sheet. Let's say you need to create a simple sales analysis by brand. So first we will add a total sales column from available data. If you know the basics of Excel, we need to point it to the cell and use multiplication function to get total sales. In our current example, our quantity is in column B and starting from row number 2, and our retail price is in column C. So we will put the formula, starting with equal sign. Since formula is not copied to all the rows, so we need to do it manually. We can do it by holding this little arrow found right below the corner of cell to drag it down. This will copy the formula to all cells below. Now, since there is no brand column in the sales data, we need to bring this information from main items table. Let's add a column name brand. We will use VLOOKUP formula to bring data from other sheet to fill all these cells here. In our Excel file we have sheet for items, which has all the information for all items. Data such as SKU, barcode, description, cost, and brand column, which is what we need. This example based on very basic Excel technique. Select the full data in items sheet. Then click at the left top corner text field and type the name. We use items as the reference for the full range of data. There is another way to do it from the formula menu. Click formula and then click name manager. You can see our reference is already created. Let's delete this and create again by clicking new button at the top. Prompt window will appear with our cell range selected. You can select again by selecting with drag on sheet. Just click OK. And range reference is added. Click close. Before we go to our sales sheet, let me add a new row at the top. Because the VLOOKUP formula work with column number. So to make it easy and to better understand, we will add column numbers. Our brand column is at number 7. So just remember that now. And let's go to our sales sheet to add the brand column. VLOOKUP formula is simple, starts with equal sign. Lookup value will be A2, which means item code. Table array in our case is items. Column number, which return value, and in our example brand column number is 7. Last value is true or false. In case we need exact match, we need to use false. Press enter now. You will see the brand name will appear from other sheet for the selected item. Column 7 mentioned in formula refer to the brand column in the items sheet. Now we need to drag the cell value or formula to all the cells below. Just drag it down, or you can copy and paste as normal. For this simple example, our data is now ready. We added total sales and a brand column. Let's select the data range and click Insert menu. Then click Pivot Table and use Table or Range option. Click OK and Excel will add a new worksheet with Pivot Table inserted. For a brand sales analysis, we will drag brand column to rows area and total sales column to the values area. We will get sales summary by brand linked to the source sheet now with fixed range. If you go back to data sheet and change a single item, for example quantity sold, to increase, this will affect the total sales here as we have a formula. Now let's go back to the pivot table sheet. Even though the source data has been changed, but we cannot see that change here. Let's highlight and copy the old values just to compare. Now right-click and refresh. The value will change, as you can see here, both old and new value for the selected item. Now, even though it is working and connected with the data source, we still have challenges. Let's say we received additional sales data from sales department. We will copy this on the sales data sheet, below the old data. Now, as we can see, the formulas are not updated to the new rows. We need to drag them manually now in order to have the complete data. Let's do it now. Hold and drag the formula cell down to the end of our data. Do it for all the cells with formula. Once it is done, let's go to the pivot table sheet and refresh that to see if changes are updated there or no. Again, right-click on the table and click Refresh. As we can see, there is no change in the data. So why it's not updated? Because when we create the pivot table that time we select a data range. Now after we added new rows, those are not part of the range. So what need to do now? Click the pivot table so the new pivot table manner will be visible. Now click the data source. As you can see, the table range here is from row 1 till row 25. This means whenever we refresh the pivot table, it will only take the range specified earlier. We have various options here: either select the data again till end of table, or select column range from column A till column G, so it will always include all rows. We will select the data range again from top till end of data. Click the arrow button again, and then click OK to accept. Pivot table will be updated with all the new data rows. Now to conclude this, Excel is an excellent tool for data analysis when done right. In coming videos, we will see all these range-related issues will be resolved using data tables. So keep watching this series of videos.